So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rabiot, and it's Doué, engages and forces him off the ball. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. De Jong. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Gakpo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Doué is in a really good position out wide. So it is still 0-0. Van Dijk. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Gravenberch. Gravenberch! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Reinders goes short. Delivers the ball. Decent chance! Goal, the Netherlands! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Jong. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Marlon. And here's Reinders. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute.
That's been cut out, well played. Upamecano. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. The Netherlands just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
The Netherlands leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Threads one in. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. De Jong. And it's Reinders. Now Van de Ven. De Jong. He won't be happy with that one. That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberch. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
After 64 minutes in.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Tiani Reinders.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Played out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Reinders. This is De Jong. And it's Van Dijk. Now Van de Ven. Gakpo. Great vision. Van de Ven providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, important interception. Ah, he's given it away. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight.
69 minutes in.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Substitution for France. Number 20. Desiree Doué.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
A case now of complete control. The Netherlands are almost home and dry now. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
55 minutes in.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Somerville. Substitution for France. Number 11.
France making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
The Netherlands are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Dembele, De Jong with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution for France. Number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 9,
Hernandez.
Thuram.
Rabiot going forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Gravenberg claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.